Things are going to shift for you in 2010. Someone's going to get out of debt. You're not going to remember what debt used to smell like. Someone's going to get healed in their body. Someone's going to get some energy back, so lose some weight, have to start a business. Somebody's going to do something big. Why don't it be you? So it says Jesus shows up at a feast. The feast is a party, a time of celebration and elation. Man, I think the celebration is really to be our lives, huh? But I think many times we don't celebrate and feel the elation of life because we're exhausted in life. The Bible says this, when God's people go to possess things, in Daniel chapter 7 it talks about, when it's their time to possess, not being an observer anymore, being a possessor in life, it says the enemy will work hard to wear your butt out. He'll try to wear you out and weaken your resolve, weaken your focus, weaken your momentum, so he can steal, so you just settle. You put down roots and you settle for mediocrity. But your spirit, your DNA hates that because you weren't created for that. I should have. But watch, the enemy wants to do that so he can condemn you and accuse you. Make you oppose yourself. Because remember, for a person that's in God, I'm going to come strong here for a minute. If you're really in God, He can't defeat you. He's got to depend on you to defeat yourself. Jesus came that you might have what? An abundant and excessive life in quantity and quality. Quantity and quality. Quantity and quality. Why does he attack you with so much guilt and condemnation? Because it steals your confidence. When you don't have confidence, you don't take risk. And if you don't take risks, you have a near-life experience. Are you having a near-life experience? As life becomes so regimented by routines, it's just a near-life experience. You're not really living. Life's about what you bought. Come on. Not what you gave. Life's not it's being driven by other people's standards, not by values in your heart. Come on. It's being driven by other demands, not being driven by purpose. What's driving? What's motivating you? What's influencing you to do what you're doing right now? Let's look at the long term, not just the short term, because it's good to take stock of our life. Because sometimes it's good to look and say, is this an asset or a liability? Is this relationship an asset or is it a liability? Is my time, what I'm doing with it, is it an asset or a liability? Watch, but are you going to be ready for it and positioned for it, or are you going to be out of place? Bound by regret. Sometimes it's good to stop raising the old things from the dead and just let the dead be the dead. Stop trying to resuscitate dead corpses. Let the dead be the dead, huh? Paul told Timothy, hey, Paul in the Bible says this, forgetting the things that are behind, reaching forward. The word reach means powerful. It means to extend into prominence. Prominence. Your best days are ahead of you. The best of your life, I'm here to tell you, and this is cliche-ish, but it will be the rest of your life. The end of your life can be better than the beginning. Someone's going to get this in here. No matter how bad things have been or how good things have been, you can't sit and settle out of success or out of failure or setback. The best of your life is to come. Therefore, we got to let you throw things behind. Come on, take down weights. An airplane can't reach its altitude if it has too much weight. So when I go get on an airplane a little bit, they're going to ask me and weigh in my bags because that plane can't get to its altitude having too much excess baggage on board. Does that make sense? You cannot go into 2010 and live those good works that God's already ordered for your life if you got too much junk on board. Your life will be driven in 2010 by recovery and not by discovery. Can I go somewhere just one moment? I'll go right back to my message. Watch, I don't want your life to be driven by need. I want you to be driven by seed. That changes things. I don't want your life to be driven by income. I want it to be driven by outcome. Because if you're driven by income, you'll always chase, and it's always a sense of, or a spirit of lack or want. And the Bible says the Lord is your shepherd. You will know no spirit of want. There's a different system. You don't live like the world lives. Somebody help me with this thing. Right. And if you don't know God, I would beg you to buy in. Not because you need to be a Christian super religious with a big old sticker on the back of your bumper that says, I'm the Christian. Come on. But you want a life God endorsed signature on it. You want super on your natural. Somebody help me with this thing. Right. Your spirit craves a challenge. Because your problem is your promotion. Let me just bust that real quick. Your problem that you solve is your promotion that awaits you. What if you thanked God every day for who He is? You thanked Him for what He's already accomplished through the power of Jesus. And you thank Him for the solution, not the problem. You thank Him for the end result. Jesus had 20,000 people to feed, 5 loaves, 2 fish, a couple Big Macs, some French fries. He said, thank you. He looked at what he had and goes, thanks. He walks up to his buddy Lazarus' tomb, and by this time it stunk. Come on. Some of you are in stinky situations financially, stinky relations. Some of y'all just need to take a shower. Some of you just need some doggone hygiene. Man, I can't go. It could be good. Be good, Rex. Great. Sorry, the old Rex is supposed to jump back out. What if you thank God for who He is and you thank God for the end? Jesus walked up to a tomb of Lazarus and He said, thank you for it. Then He commanded. If Jesus is now your life, if you're a Christian, you're not trying to get God to come into you. He's already in you. I mind this Lord to learn how to function like Jesus. How did He function? He dominated natural events. He dominated demonic realm. He defeated disease. How did He master all these things as a man in right relationship with God? He always lived in thanksgiving, and He always commanded the solution. He never prayed a problem, ever. Psalm 67:5, take this into your, please do something with this. It says, as they gave thanks and praise, the earth yielded her increase. Multiplication never comes by praying for something. It comes by giving thanks for what you already have is working. And watch what happens. Instead of, wait, God, why didn't you come through? These disappointments. Why hasn't this happened yet? It's going to be like, hey, thanks for what you've given me. Thanks for being so nice to me. You're going to be in a place to receive. Because you're not commanding Him to do. You're just saying, thank you for what you've already done. What if the favor of God was going to shift some things for you? Not just get you out of things, but get you into new things. Not just get you out, but give you an experience to get into some new things. And that's what I'm more excited about. Some of you got habits, bad thinking. Watch, bondages, struggles, addictions. God's not mad at you. The favor of God can get you out in a moment. It can turn a Moses, a murderer, into a friend of God in a heartbeat. Some of you feel like, hey, there's no way out of where I'm at. I've done too much nasty stuff. And God says, well, my favor can do what you can't do. Are your life stagnant? Are you become stale? Have you become addicted to routine? So much that you're no longer stirred. You're no longer a channel of change to the chaos around you. You're just, watch, damming up because you're just stale. What kind of giver are you? Love gives, love gives. So to be stagnant and to be stirred, I got to love people, believe the best about people. Number two, what about my gifting in my life? The gift gives me space. It gives me room on the planet. If any increase comes in your life, it's from using what God gave you. Not wishing you were somebody else. Not wishing you had somebody else's talent and gift. You are precisely designed to do something only you can do. You're anointed by God to be different. Amen. Stop trying to conform. Yeah. Most people say, I would like to have this. I would like this. I would like this. I would like that. The word like is nothing more than an excuse for not taking action. It's a preference, which means it's an excuse. Don't let anybody else talk you out of your dreams. When God tells you to do something, He puts something in your heart, don't let no man take you out of your dreams. Somebody help me with this. Even if they're humble beginnings, don't quit. I started where you're at, because when you start where you're at, increase comes. Nothing will increase until you use what you got. Are you even worthy to Him? Am I worthy to Him? Am I working? Am I preparing? What am I doing to work with Him? It's a partnership. He can't invade earth unless He's got a body to work through. What He wants to pull off in your life, He needs you. He can't do without you. That's right. That's why He's working with you. Come on. Not you guys. Come on. I'm not talking to those people. Come on, I'm talking to your spirit. Just for a minute, dial in. Beyond even the humor for a minute. Dial in. Let me get your spirit, man. I don't care if you love my face. I want your spirit. Just for a minute, I want to talk to the real you, the DNA in you. Just a minute, Jesus goes, you want to get well. What if He showed up? He asked Bartimaeus, what do you want? Questions convey something. They convey respect. God respects your ability to decide. Because all He knows, it's not the conditions, but it's your decisions that determine your destiny, not your conditions. Jesus, rise up and walk. The guy had a choice to make. Choices, 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 choices. Choices. You can choose to reconcile with people. You can choose to offer mercy to people. You can choose to get in shape. You can choose to pray. You can be as close to God as you want to be. You can be as close to people as you want to be. You have as many friends as you want to be. You're unlimited in your life. And man is only limited by his conception of what he can do. Because as a man thinks in his heart, so does he become. If you walk out here and just go, that's great, I didn't do my job. It was worthless for me to come. I don't care about being a big deal. I don't care about being cute. I want you to have results in your life. I'm committed to you having God results.